All right, so start here. So take your triangle, actually take this one. So when you step, you're gonna do this. One, okay? So you can take it off that one. Start in the corner, the left corner.
Is it step then? Is it simultaneous?
No, so it's this. Semba or beginning posture. 1, 2. So 1. No, like this. Slam your heel down. There you go. Then pick the toe up here. Slam it down. Step. Here. Open. Draw to here. Pump. Like this. Elbow. Hand open like this. Look. Elbow hand. Elbow hand. This hand. There you go. It's covering your neck. Okay? So take it again. So you're here. Step here. Like this. Open. Draw. Back. Elbow. Here. Well, just take it to the elbow for now. Okay? All right. You guys, you have 1 through...
The new way, I kind of forgot.
Okay. You guys have the new way down? Right? All right, so you guys keep doing what you're doing. 1 through just 1. 1 through 1. All right, so we're here, right? So you're gonna take the first part. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3 to here. Draw. All right, Mo, you do the first one. You got to get Juru 1 down first. So you work on Juru 1. Kavan and Kevin all have Juru 1. So, right? Kavan, you have it pretty good? All right, so again. Here. From the elbow. Draw. Okay, from here, down, punch, song sock. You got it down? You got 1 down? 1 through 3?
Hey.
Ted, what's up? All right, so again, here. 1, 2, 3, punch, song sock. So you see what's going on here? If we have 1 through 3, 1, 2, right? So 1, 2, and then 3. Right? Now we're cutting out the middleman. We're putting these together now. All right? So if I take those 3 movements and I put them together, even if I don't do any footwork with it and I stay stationary, here. See, that's 1, right? So now I go here. Right from this, here, punch, song sock, back. So bang, bang. So it could be here, back. If I'm adding my footwork to it, it's here, 1, back. So that actually in itself turns into a Juru, right? A Juru in itself, 1 through 3, we can combine it. All right, so let's play with that. You need to see it again? You're good? All right, let's play with that. Let's take Juru 1 now, okay? Here, so the new way, we come from here, right? 1, back, here, 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 here. Bang, 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 back. Okay, this movement here, okay, is gonna work off of a punch. So if I give you this draw here and he punches in, I'm going 1, 2, 3. Okay, so from the Juru in itself, I'm here. Obviously, if I'm using this for fighting, I'm not going to be like, hey, hold on 1 second. Let me bust out Juru 1 real quick. No, he might punch in and I might attack it here. He might punch in with the other hand and I might attack it here. Now I might fire in again and I'll attack it here. Or it could be, say he punches in, I get this out of the way. Maybe he decides to kick off that back leg. Boom, I blast down low, right? Blast down low. Now he comes up with that punch. 1, 2, bang, and a punch right in. Okay? We get it from this angle. Right over here. So he's punching in, right? First part, I'm punching here. So now he's coming with the left side, which is fine. Maybe he decides to fire off that back deal. Boom, I blast here. Now he fires in again. 1, 2, right? Punch. So the Jurus are the building blocks of the system, okay? All they are the ABCs. I'm not gonna be getting into a fight and being like, hey, hold on 1 second, I'm gonna bust out Juru 1, and then hopefully I can, get you taken care of or bust you down with Juru 1. No, you need to have all this stuff repetition, right? Repetition equals skill, but you have to rep it out for this stuff to work. If you don't, it's not gonna work. So we can take the first part of it, not from this hammer fist strike, but from this and turn it into a repetition drill, okay? The repetition drill will look like this. If he faces me off, right leg, come a little bit further here, okay, right leg, okay? I'm here, I'm in this position here. He punches in, 1, 2. Now, this hand comes back to cover, I punch in at him, he goes 1, 2. Now you punch in at me, 1, 2. No, you parry off that hand, 1, 2. Now you coming at me, 1, 2. So if he's grabbing my arm, right, he grabs it, all I'm doing is this now. Because now if he punches in with that backhand, I can get this out of the way here and counter. But if he's punching with that right, I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now, once you actually get it good and you got the flow down, now you can add some power into it to start conditioning the body, right? He comes in, I condition here, parrying hard, right? Blocking with this portion of my hand, hard block strike. Checking that elbow and immediately countering it with my punch. So it becomes fluid once you understand it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Bah!
So your block is always right arm. You're always.
Not always.
I know in this case.
In this drill.
In this drill.
Yes.
Right arm,
Yeah,
right
100%.
All
right. So now when you actually put the Juru together, it makes sense. Because now I'm going from here, 1, 2 from the drill, immediately countering with that punch, parrying down, punching here, camouflaging my second strike to here. And then I'm bringing it back. All right. Each part of this Juru allows you to break it in parts. So you can break down each part of the Juru and use it for your fighting application. But you have to be the mad scientist. You have to be able to break this stuff down and understand it to that level. So let's partner up, play with that drill for a minute. We'll, again, he comes in, faces me off, I'm here. He punches in, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. You just keep it flow. There's no stiffness involved here. It's just straight, fluid movement.
And you also could have lined up. Right now you're sort of lined up as a south. If it was boxing, you'd be in the southpaw.
Yeah, I mean, boom, I can come with this, right? Kick here. I mean, you can do whatever you want. But remember, he punches in, I get that out of the way to move around him. So if he comes in, charge it, right? Now I'm here. So I can take him down, right? I kick. I have him by the neck. I can come back here, take him down, right? I can flow into, he comes in, 1, 2, bladder strike, hip, sweep from here, sweep, right? It can be as simple as he comes in, 1, 2, bang, bladder, elbow, elbow, drop down to the foot, or if he's stepping back, right, he steps back, boom, I take that lower half of the body out. Take the ankle out, okay? So let's partner up and we'll give it a shot. About the different levels from this basic fighting stance. If I'm in at a closer range to my opponent, okay, my feet kind of come in more. They get closer together because I don't want to have a lot of opportunities for my opponent to take me down or kick me in the nuts or do something that I don't need to have happen to me, right? I want to be always thinking on my A game when I'm in close on somebody. So I'm not going to step like this. This would be more of a middle to close range fighting stance. If I'm doing the left leg forward and I want to widen my stance, so like my 3 levels of fighting. If I'm here, my upright level, my middle level, and then my low level, I need to have a little wider of a stance here because now I'm more comfortable, I'm more grounded, I can move better. As opposed to just doing this, now I have strains on my Achilles, my knees are hurting, my back is hurting. Okay, so I want to have it a little bit wider when I sink down low. When I'm coming up on an opponent, if I have, let's get Nico here. If Nico's here, okay, you're right here. If I'm facing him like this in close range like this is all open now. So now if he decides to kick me, I'm taking it one to the boys and that's not cool. So at a longer range, I can be here, drawing him in. But as I move in on him, my footwork becomes closer together to protect myself. So if you come here, right, I'm moving together slowly here, right, here, here. But then when I go back out to a distance, now I can widen up. Because if he does throw a kick off this back leg, say he comes to kick me in the nuts, boom, I can smash it here, strike the top of his foot. Or say I'm in this position and he goes to do like a round, or okay, he can take that leg. He goes to do a roundhouse here. Now I can stop it here, okay, and take him down here, yoke him down this way. And now I have him trapped. There's my break, there's my whatever I want to do from this position here. Okay, I break it, that limb is done. I can trap here. This is all trapped. Okay, so when we're talking positions, you don't want to be up close on somebody wide-legged because you're asking for problems. So we want to work on tightening up a little bit. So when you're practicing this footwork, the basics of the footwork, and I'm basically, let me borrow Dwayne. If I'm facing D off, okay, I'm here. This is fine. I'm facing him off in my fighting stance. But I'm not going to be here for very long. If I'm moving, I'm like this. If I'm moving on the outside, I'm here. It's wide. Okay? It's wide. If I'm getting closer to him here, now I start to sink down more and I bend the curve, I make my spine curve, right? So I have less target areas for him to strike. Okay? So now I can strike. I'm moving back to the outside here, boom. Right? Boom. I'm here, boom. Here. Moving in, I'm here. Pop, pop, pop. See how the knees come in closer together now? Now I'm safer. Okay?
Small steps, mini steps, each one.
Yeah.
It's not one, you know?
No, you're not. And
Someone's stuttering.
exactly. And that is what footwork is all about. You have to, if you have the proper footwork in your system, you can practice any art you want. But if the footwork's not there, you're getting hit. So that's why we're always hitting and moving. I'm never going to face him off and be like this. Right? I'm moving. I'm in this position for 1 second. Bah, bah, bah. Boom. Moving. Bah, bah. Right? Always moving, hitting. Okay? All right, so to get back to that drill. You guys, so come over here. Come over here. Face each other off. Put 1 foot forward, right foot forward. Just like we just trained it.
Let's do something. Stand on the triangle. Put your foot here.
So you see where your foot is?
And align your foot.
You got to be
There you go, right there.
face me off. Okay. Actually, you face me off so you understand it. So get in your stance. Step.
Right there. That's what you want. Your
Good.
Tip of your toes.
See where my foot is?
Line.
I don't want it here. I want it here.
So it might feel a little uncomfortable.
Okay, so get back in your stance. You had it right.
Square. Like
Step.
so, okay.
Good. Now I'm here.
Down.
Okay?
Then down. There you go.
So we're here.
Or,
He punches in. I'm like this.
reason why you want to stand
You punch in. 1,
Let's just say I'm coming at a kick.
2.
Here, it's just bone on.
Now you
Versus
bring this arm back.
you step
Open your
like
hand up.
this, so now,
Now I punch. 1.
I'll
Check my arm.
bone.
2.
So, yeah,
Now
correct.
you punch. 1, 2. Bring it back. Open your hand. Parry. Open your hand.
Always. Oh.
Not always. For this drill, check my arm.
So think
Okay, now punch.
Here. But you're doing it slow. You're not going to be doing this slow.
Now
Just
bring it back
learn
slow.
the technique.
1,
So if you're
2.
doing
Now punch
it,
in.
think of
1, 2.
here.
1,
It's like simultaneously here. You're pulling
Punch.
back and
1. Punch my face.
extending at the same time.
Punch my face. 1,
Here.
2. If he doesn't punch to my face, what's the point of practicing martial arts? Because if you hit me, freaking awesome, dude. I screwed up. It's my fault. I learned.
Here.
I should have moved my head. I should have been quicker with my parry. You know, nobody's saying, hey, punch a hole in my head, but do it where you tap me if I screw up. You know? So,
Just like
all right, so
just like this.
I'll work in with you guys.
To my face.
So we're going over the Juru drill. Let me make sure these guys have this. All right, so, Mo. Hey, I'm gonna have you guys over here. Get room, but work in Tyler too.
Okay.
All right, so back and forth, man. All right, so we're here. This is for you, Mo. Here.
Good. So punches.
Look at my front foot. 1,
Good.
2. The heel stomps. Okay? I step out. Here. Just like that footwork we just went over.
Here. Here.
1.
Remember the Juru?
Open the hand.
Here.
Draw up the body to here.
Here. Then punch. So that's what you
Elbow. Midline with the nose. Midline with the nose.
punch. There.
Like you're waving now. Look. Just like I'm waving. Here. Okay, the backhand, the bottom hand. Checks the arm. Right at the elbow. Now, when I punch, the checking hand goes under the punch, like this.
Follow me.
Now the hand that you just hit with, open up,
Here. Here.
parry down.
Parry with the other hand.
Now the bottom hand, punch, and the right hand's under.
This hand stays up like so.
And then you're back. So when you're learning these jurus, they're robotic. They're very stiff. They're not alive. So you have to first get the robotics down. Then once the robotics are down, then you can add the fluidity and beautiful and gracefulness and the snap into it. So it should look like this. You're here, and I'll go slow.
See, it's all moving forward, like, so I don't, if I'm pulling this hand back, then it's just kind of like wasted space.
That's how it should do.
Unless, of
That's how you
course,
should
I
do it.
think that maybe he's gonna
All right.
try and-
So let's play with some different stick movements. All right. We're going to start off with just doing this movement here. So it's like you're cutting grass this way, this way, this way, this way. So the strike is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we're going to go down, roll, down, roll, down, roll, down, roll. Down, roll. The roll is with the wrist like this. Okay? Just like this. Here. Okay? So when you're throwing it like this, or when you're cutting the grass, say, here, here. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Down, roll. So watch the wrist. Here, 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 here. So it's 2 rolls. Here, 1, 2. Here, 1, 2. Here. Down. All right, so here, here. So if you just take it here, 1, 2. See how the wrist stays in close to the body? Keep that wrist close to the body, okay? When it goes the other way, wrist is close to the body. So these are going to be used for if he's striking in, right? He strikes in, I go here. Boom. Or if he throws another angle in, he comes in, I'll just stop it here. 1. Then I'm here. But the essential is when he's coming in with that angle, it's coming to the hand. Okay? So it's this movement here. If he's coming with like a thrust, right here. Boom, boom. Comes in with that thrust, I'm here. 1, 2, boom, here. Okay? So when we're moving with the stick again, right, it's here, 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 here. One. Now I'm going to go to the side. So we go here, here, right? Now we go, so 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch. So we're here. 1. All right, so let's just stand tall. 1. So it's here, 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 here. Here, see how it whips? Strike, whip. Strike, whip. Strike, whip. Now when I go to the side, I'll step forward. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, so I'm gonna have you stand there. So I'm gonna have you stand there for the camera's sake. There we go. Make sure everybody doesn't kill each other. All right, so just get some room. You can go there, you're good there. All right, so again, if I come this way, it's 1, 2. 1, 2. When I go to the side, 1, 2. Here. So look how I transition. I go 1, 2. If I'm going back to the other side, it's here, here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Here, 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 here. 1. Go back to the swing. All right, so let's take some of these movements here. So you'll be here. Let's say he's coming with like a strike, like just like a regular strike from right shoulder to left hip. Okay, right shoulder, left hip. He's coming in with that right strike, that shoulder. I'm here. Again, it comes with that. Hold on a second. He comes with that strike. I'm here. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do from here is I'm going to roll, strike. Okay, so it's going to be simple. He's going to come in, 1, roll, strike. Again, 1, roll, strike. So if he's jamming in with that angle, right? It doesn't matter how hard he's coming in, boom, I strike that arm. That's it. It's out. And I take the body back, so if he comes in with that strike, angle that body back, out of the way, bamboo. So when I roll, I strike. Okay? Then strike. Then strike if I want to come back this way. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you look at what we just did, right? He comes in, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the movement we just did. So if you want to add that into it, comes in, 1. So again, comes in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, now come here. But remember, these are just tools for the toolbox. It's going to be ever changing. But if I get the initial 1, 2, 3, I mean, look how quick that is. It's quick. So if you rep this, again, reps equal skills. If you don't have the reps, you're not going to have the skills. So if I'm even if we're just facing off, right? We're facing like in this position here, okay? I have this assist with my hand. Because what if I can't get to this and he comes in with that strike? Well, just come with that here, right? Just come right to the here, like I'm punching him in the face. He comes in, I punch him in the face like this. From here, I stop it there. Okay? I can add the assist to my hand right here. So I'll stop it. So he comes in, I can even assist it this way, where I'm punching towards his face. Because now I can trap him here. Okay? Go into the takedowns, or I can trap him here and punch, right? Strike, take him down, take him, disarm, bang, 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 bang. Okay? So we'll play with those blocks here in a minute, but you guys will just have to visualize it, obviously. So what we'll do is, for the visualization aspect, for the technique, it's going to be this. I'm facing him like this. Okay? He comes in, I just strike. I'm angling out of the way, because even if I come with the angle, like follow through with it, I can still get out of the way of it. But now if I add that secondary strike into it, the block, boom, I strike here. Oh. We don't want that.
powerful strike.
Yeah.
It's right here behind you.
Yeah,
Oh, the other piece, yeah.
2 pieces. Those are the bloopers. All right, so I'm facing him, right? Because if I'm moving, right, I'm moving here, I'm moving. I'm moving, flowing here. Pop, pop. Everything is moving, I'm flowing, pop, right? So now if I'm flowing here, he comes in, I take it here. Boom, I strike. Real quick. Okay, and if I want to get behind him, I'll go from that last strike. If you come this way, one more time. So we were just moving. Again, he comes in, boom, I strike here at the arm. It could be here at the hand. It could be under the arm here at the elbow. This is a real painful spot here. Okay, then I roll, bang, bang. If I want to get behind him, I'm just going to strike this way, boom, and I'm already behind him. Because I don't really want to fence with him. I want to hit and move. Not going to stay in front of him. I want to control the fight. So that's what it's all about, us controlling the fight. All right? So we'll partner up. You need to see it?
No.
All right. So remember, the movement's here. And if I want to add, sorry, I forgot to add that other part to it. So I'm facing him off. I go 1, I strike here, I roll. 1, 2. And that's that movement from this. This is here. This is a good movement for blocking, right? Remember I showed you guard 1, guard 2. Guard 2 is the figure 8. Guard 1 is this. So if I'm flowing out of this guard 1 or guard 2, here I flows in, I'm here. So I give him that that opening, boom, I strike. 1, 2, bang, boom. You see how I'm always moving? Boom, always moving. I want to control it. So if he comes in with that angle, I get out of the way, boom, I'm controlling here. He comes and swings again, boom, I stop it here, I strike him here. I sweep, right, or I kick. Whatever I want to do, man. Oyster's mine. But you have to be the controller, okay? So I tell all these guys when they're fighting, moving around. All right, so now partner up and give it a whirl. For you guys, for practicing on your own, so if you guys just get some space here and play with it. So this will be your fighting stance here. So when I strike, I'm coming to the body and I'm leaning back. So I'm here and I'm going here. Then I'm rolling, striking the head, striking the body. Right from the body, strike. You see how I'm covering myself? I'm here. Okay? So again, here's my fighting stance. Here. I visualize, because visualization is everything in martial arts. I visualize that strike coming in. I go from here, visualizing the strike. I bamboo back. I roll, I strike. I strike the leg. Then I come here. Then I come back in this position here or here. Then I go to the left side. So as soon as I'm in this position here, I can go to the left side and switch. 1, switch. There's my switch. So I'll go 1. There's the switch. Okay? Then I'll switch sides and now I'm here. I'll bamboo back. I'll roll. Striking the head. Taking the body or taking the body here. Okay? So if you're ever lost on what do I do on the left side, you break it down, right? If I'm facing this way, I bamboo back, I roll, then I strike, and I go, okay, how do I do that on the left side? I'm here, in this position, I bamboo back, I roll, and then I take the body. And then I go 1, 2 on the left side. And I'm back in this position here. If I want to switch sides, strike, back, here. 1, 2,
Good. Now,
here.
from here, roll. Here.
All right.
Here.
So go from here. So you're gonna go back and forth. So if you have a partner, you make this into a drill.
Good.
So if he's coming in with
Not
that strike off his shoulder,
No,
I'm
not
gonna
so.
strikes my body. Boom! I get it out of the way. I roll, body, 1, 2. Now I come at you.
Come in like so, and then come
So you're gonna be here in your fighting stance.
Wide open. Here.
I come in. You gotta
Block.
strike under.
And then from
So
here,
fighting stance.
just roll
Go
it,
slow.
come under, just like that.
Strike
Right there in my face.
under.
Oh,
So I'm in my fighting stance. 1.
Just that easy.
So you
Just
bamboo
roll
back.
your wrist. You're not-
Because look, get in your
arm.
stance. Get in your stance.
Using-
Throw that angle off.
That's it.
Put it on your shoulder. Throw the angle. I'm here. Right? Throw that angle.
So
I'll make it
try
tight.
this. Go ahead and
Doing
Where
good.
you got to throw it to my body. Boom. See how I angle out of the way?
This position.
back out, and then you're not going to be there.
Exactly.
Good.
So come in.
Good.
Squeeze it.
I'll come at you.
Squeeze your,
Get in your fighting stance.
That's why I switched with that. Sure.
Making sure.
Yeah, now, get out here.
Good.
And turn.
Again.
Yeah, don't
Fighting
put your body.
stance.
Use your body. Turn with your
Now don't
body.
stand there. This time,
There you
Good.
it's on point.
Again. Fighting stance. Good. Again. Fighting stance.
And then
Boom.
from here, you just, from this position, while you're
Good.
on my flank.
Okay, so now
With your wrist.
you come in. Now roll. So you're going to roll. You just did this, right? Here.
Your whole arm. So that's all.
Now I bring it up. I roll around and I strike. Then I step and I take the body.
Under.
Okay?
That's the
So you're facing me off.
forward and turn that much.
I'm in this position.
your midsection or whatever.
One.
Body's open.
Roll. No. Go back.
So ready stance.
Like this.
So I'm
So
going to
you-
slide off.
So you're basically like this.
I
1,
know, but it's okay.
2. So look at how the roll works. If you're playing with the roll, if I immediately attack, if he comes with that angle, he comes in, right? I attack that. Actually, you know what? Give me somebody else so you can actually see how the roll works. Let me get somebody. All right, so I'm here. I'm facing him off. He comes in. Bah! Strike that arm. Look how the roll works. I move in with this like I'm almost throwing an inverted punch at the guy. So in actuality, I can strike in like this, right? Literally come with the back fist. But where the roll occurs, I'm here. I come up and I roll off the back. Okay, and then I immediately bang strike that leg, and then I'm already in position to roll with this strike here. So it becomes that war wheel. Bang, bang, war wheel here. If I want to come this way, I'll just come this way. If I want to switch it up, strike, strike, thrust. But you notice how the hands are, right? I have to have my hands positioned correctly too, because if I want to come back, if I strike here and I come back, boom, I could strike there now. Right? So I go bang, bang, I come back, boom, I could strike there. The only caveat to the stick would be the edged weapon, right? A lot of different systems teach you the stick first because the edged weapon is going to cut you, right? Or it's an extension. The stick is the edged weapon is the extension of the stick. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to, if it was blade against blade, and he comes in with that, yeah, I can attack the body here all day, and this, as I'm moving in, this is cutting up the arm, taking the head here, right? This is just destroying the knee, right? Man can't stand anymore. Then I'm just cutting out, and then I'm going 1, 2. But when I do this, I'm not going to do that, right? So that's stick play. Now I can come to this position here and use this as a draw. So if he comes with that counter angle, I can stop it here. And then get this out of the way and come to there. If I'm doing that same thing here and I come back to this switch, and I come back to the switch, I can switch that way. So if I come back here, and then I'm back to this position, and I come to there. Or head, right? All right. Something to think about.
Imagine you have a rubber band, what I tell people, wrapped around your elbow here. Just practice.
You guys got that?
Just keeping your elbows tight, like so.
Like those Muay Thai fighters?
So imagine you got a band and you're just moving with the elbows and your wrists.
Yeah, so choke up on your stick a little bit. Yep. So, yeah. So
Choke up.
a lot of systems will teach you to choke down on the stick. Like they want you to leave like maybe an inch at the end. I don't like that. I like to have at least 4 inches at the bottom. Because now I have capabilities of hooking weapons, my grips, switching to the grips, right? It makes it a lot easier for that. I have strikes with the butt end of the stick, butt end. I have punches, butt end strikes this way. So you have multiple uses of that. As opposed to cranking down on the stick like this, now you don't have that same mobility with it, right? Some people will say, well, we don't want to choke up on the stick because now we have a disarm issue, right? They can disarm the stick easier that way if you have too much choke up. Which, yeah, I mean, if you let the guy try to disarm you, then yeah, that's your problem. You know, so think about the benefits of why we do it, you know? So, all right. You got that? So you come in, we face each other off. I come with this angle here, bang.
But I'm gonna come quick.
All right, so bang. Yep. Boom. And then, exactly. All right. So here's another thing I want you guys to think about. Hold on, stop talking for a sec. Here's another thing I want you all to think about. All right. In a perfect world, somebody's going to throw the angle like this. Right? Do it right. Give me somebody that knows what they're doing. All right? In a perfect world, somebody's throwing the angle like this. Okay? In my world, I don't throw angles like that. My angles, I'm going to be here. I'm coming this way now. I'm keeping everything in tight. I'm here. Striking this way, as opposed to giving this. Okay? Yeah. That's what you get in a perfect world. That's what you get in some Filipino systems, and actually quite a few systems, I would say. Remember, we want to be sneaky. We want to be hidden. We want to be different. Okay? If that's the case, we have to alter a little bit because now the angle is down lower, right? So if I'm in that same position and he comes in, now I need to get a better bamboo on my hands, but I also need to be able to be ready for that attack. Okay, as opposed to this. If he comes in with that high angle, boom, it's much easier to do. But when it's tighter in, I need to be able to move my body out of the way of that strike. So that it's all about body positioning, timing, sensitivity, right? And see, we have to, again, I always refer back to repping it out. We got to rep it out so it's repetition. And then when he actually throws a deal in hardcore fast, we've done this a million times already. We don't need to think about it now because it's just like brushing our teeth. Put my toothpaste on there and I brush away, man. It's the same thing, right? I don't need to think about it. It's second nature. It's motor response. So you come in here, we're facing off. He comes in, bah, strike, bah, bah. Now everything flows. I don't need to think about it anymore because I've done it 100 times. All right?
Yes.
Cool.
Better.
All right. Come in. Face you off. So I'll do the angle, the perfect world angle. Good. Strike, body, bang. Then so when you do the last strike, it's this. Go to the outside of your body. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So the wrist, it's all in the wrist. So you have to have that flexibility and movement in your wrist. Okay? So I'm here. Everything's in the wrist. 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 And the arm stays close to the body, so you have the protection there. So if I strike, it's this. Boom, boom, boom. Everything comes. This is where you can get those really tight, close-in strikes when the arm is close to the body. So
I got rid of my flinch.
yeah, I saw that. Hey, so a couple other things. Couple other things, couple other nuggets, okay? So the stick is predominantly, it's a long-range weapon, right? But it's you're able to use it in close range if you're using it the right way, of course. So if I'm always training where my arms are always leaving my body, you know what I'm saying? Now it makes it a little bit more difficult in close range opportunities. So if I have this guy here, right, and I'm in close range, see my body is, come a little closer, my body's here. My arm's attached to my body almost. So if I'm in close on him, now I can strike in close. Everything is in close because my arm is attached to my body, right? There's less of this because I can't get that now. I can't get this as well as I could this way. I'm already here. So now this is where we come and practice striking. We have a live body where we move around the body, just flowing and moving. Bang, bang, bang. Moving around the body, striking all the areas that you can think about, but keeping this close range proximity to your body. Okay, this is also going to give you the ability to get these parries in close range as well. So if he's coming with an angle like this, I'm already here. Here's my close range movement. If he pulls back and he comes this way, here's my close range block in close. So if you think about it, it's safer to fight somebody in close range for somebody that does what we do.
Were you just parrying as you work with punches with your offhand? Were you just parrying his hand?
Well, I check his hand.
Check it.
Yeah, so if he's coming with that strike, I'm here, I'm checking here. It's doing this. If he's coming above head, like he's coming with yeah, exactly. He comes with that overhead strike, I'm coming here. So come with that overhead, boom, I'm here. Or you come with that overhead, I stop it here. Boom. He comes with that crossbody, I stop it here, just like this. He comes around this way and he comes other side, I'm stopping it here. Stopping it just like such. Okay? If he comes down low, I'm stopping it this way. So this is where this washing the body comes into play. Then keep the stick here. There's my jab. Boom, there's my jab. Right? There's my poison hands. Poison stick. Poison stick. 1, 2, 3, boom. And if I have to switch, look where my hand is, right? Switch. Where I can strike with this backhand here. So if I have to hook, I can hook. Okay, I can hook, pull, control, knees. Right now, if I'm here, if I want to twist him, I can take him down this way. I can take him down that way. I can switch it around. Going from here, I can just take him here and drive him into the shoulder, blast him here, switch it around to this way, and now I'm coming back this way. If I can get my flexibility down. Oh, shit. Yeah, so here. I'm working at your head is so damn big, man. I can barely get my arm around it. So don't try that at home, all right? That didn't work. If you got a big old melon head boy like this, don't do it. But what I'm getting at is practice striking in close range where you if he goes to even grab me, like he goes to like bear hug me, right? There's my initial strike is here. So I can still strike and still come around the body and strike on the backside of the head this way too. So I can come in, he goes to grab, he goes to somehow, maybe he strikes, right, after this, and then he does this to kind of grab me, right? So I'm here, he comes in, boom, and there's my strike here. Right, there's my other counter strike with the fist. There's my back to here. Then I can just take him down here. Boom, drive in with the knee. There's my initial moves.